Reading to learn. Reading to learn requires a lot more focus than reading for pleasure. To retain information and maximize your learning, apply some of these tried and true methods. The SQ4R method for math-based courses. For problem-based courses such as math or physics, use the SQ4R method. It stands for survey, read for understanding, and review. First is S for survey. Skim the chapter to see what it's about, looking at headings or introductions to get the gist of the material. Next is run, read for understanding. Focus on reading and use your best concentration skills. Don't take notes yet, just read. After you finish reading, go back and underline materials that explain the section headings and any explanations or examples you want to remember. Then take written notes over the material and summarize the main point of each section. The last R of SQ4R method is review. Go over your notes to reinforce your learning. Even though you may feel you just finished making notes and you'll remember everything, this last step is crucial to retaining the information in your long-term memory. The P2R method for literature or scholarly journal articles. P2R stands for preview, read, and review, and is effective for reading novels, short stories, plays, or essays. It's also good for scholarly journal articles. P stands for preview. Skim the reading to get an overview and develop a sense of the progression of ideas. Journal articles are often divided up by headings. Use those headings to guide your eyes while skimming. For novels or literature, focus on the beginning and ends of chapters, or for long works, the table of content. 2R means read, the first R, and review, the second R. Read for understanding, and take notes as needed to remember for important information. Usually, you'll want to remember themes or patterns in literature. In essays or scholarly journal articles, you'll want to note the thesis or main point and how an argument is supported by evidence. Once you've read and made notes, review the information by summarizing what you read or quizzing yourself over the material. The SQ4R method for textbooks. SQ4R stands for survey, question, read, record, recite, and review. First, survey. What is the chapter or article about? Skim it quickly, checking out headings, illustrations, or charts, and highlighted text. Get a general sense of the topic. Next is Q. Formulate questions to guide your reading. What would you need to know about the topic? If you aren't sure, turn headings into questions. Now the 4 R's. The first R is to read the text for comprehension. Focus and slowly read through the whole chapter. Don't take notes as you read, that's the next step. The second R is to record. Taking notes after reading will help with your understanding and retention of the material. You can annotate in the margins, underline important points, answer the questions you created, or place short summaries on post-it notes throughout the chapter in your own words. The third R is recite. Go through and say some of the information out loud to make it stick. Seeing and hearing it will help you remember it better. The last R is to review. Go over your notes briefly every few days and test yourself over it to make sure none of the information is lost. These methods may look time-consuming, but if you establish a regular study schedule and manage your time well, you'll end up spending less time cramming and you'll retain more information when exam time rolls around. Having a quiet place to focus and a plan of action while attacking your reading will make your reading time much more beneficial. For more help with academic success, visit the Academic Success Center website at asc.tamu.edu.